The groom enters the bridal chamber for the first time. He needs help. Xia Shu opened his eyes in a daze and found himself getting married in a dream. Was it because his aunts and uncles urged him too much? Or his youthful expectations? But the bride in the dream was too beautiful. Since it's a dream, he didn't want to wake up. But the words of being buried together, he spat out a mouthful of blood. You even dream of a ghost marriage, which is too much. The maid screamed in fright, "Ghost! Ghost!" Xia Shu almost fell apart when she let go. Wait, why does this pain feel so real? Could this be a dream? It seems that I have really traveled through time. Such a low plot actually happened to me. The memory of the original owner flashed through my mind. The original owner has the same name as me and was the second generation of a general. Since childhood, his mother passed away and was raised like a pig by his grandmother. He had to be held when using the toilet. She was spoiled and arrogant and bully men and women. She loved to break up couples. He died of infantile paralysis a few days ago, an unknown disease, and was allowed to marry the recently deceased princess. But this is obviously a conspiracy by Murong Jiangyu. The stepmother beats the child. She's secretly exerting pressure. Don't you know that? Am I reborn into a fool? The maid reported that Master Sichu was alive. The grandmother frowned. How dare you talk nonsense in front of the queen? She asked her niece Morongzu to check. She whispered to make sure she doesn't live today. With a mission, Morongzu came to the back hall. Knowing that he is a master of body quenching, Sichu Tian said the secret passage was broken. He was doomed today. What's wrong with you, young master? Let Su take a look. She cast a spell, trying to kill him with one strike. At the critical moment, the system activates Damao. Zhou Tianjing defends all the woman's attacks, and also a newbie gift package, a perspective 8 times. It's really useful. Instantly see through everything about the opponent. Morongzu was surprised. He's not dead. Does he have spell defense? Then switch to physical attack. Come on, young master. You can go in peace. But he lost his balance, was pressed to the ground by the man who was desperate. Unexpectedly, she could get it in a hurry. Morongzu was weak all over, screaming to let go. This scene happened to be seen by everyone who came. She looked pitiful, crying that she almost was violated by the young master. Seeing the queen's gloomy face, Si Chu Tuan's previous name was the Master of Pingyuan. It's hard to defend himself. The grandmother also helped. It's all my fault for not taking good care of her, saying that she had done something absurd and disgraced the princess. Please handle it impartially. I have no complaints. The queen was furious. Drag him out and behead him. The host of the stinky system is going to die. Why don't you help me quickly? In her mind, the reversal of life and death needle technique. At this time, Si Chu Tianshu discovered through perspective, the princess still has a faint power of qi and blood. Could the princess still be alive? He shouted to the queen, I can save the princess. The son-in-law was ordered to be executed as soon as he woke up, because he touched the dead princess. He touched the big boss who came to his door. According to the original owner's memory, he knew it was all a conspiracy by his stepmother. But in the face of the sudden framing, he couldn't defend himself. He was about to be beheaded by the angry queen. In a hurry, he shouted that the princess was not dead. "I can save her." "What?" "You can save the princess." The stepmother shouted urgently. "Sure, in front of the queen. Don't talk nonsense." The imperial doctor in charge of the prince's condition also shouted, "You little yellow-haired boy. You're talking nonsense." Si Chu Tianshu said, "You are a frog in a well." Wang Weiyi, the queen who loves her daughter, she was furious. "Shut up! If you really invite the princess, I will betroth her to you and make this marriage a true happy event. Otherwise, I will execute you and marry her in the afterlife." Sishu Tianshu thought she could only take a gamble. "I hope the system won't let me down. When I said I would give the princess an injection to open her belongings, the queen said she wasn't in a hurry. We'll leave first. You just focus on treating her." Unexpectedly, the princess with a peerless beauty has such a hot figure. Sejong Shu, who had seen enough, slowly raised the silver needle. The imperial doctor outside kept nagging the queen. "She is a notorious playboy. We can't trust him." The stepmother and her daughter whispered, "How dare he boast to save the prince's life? Without us taking action, the queen will kill him." The door opened. Xie Tuanshu, who was exhausted, said the princess was revived. The stepmother was shocked. How could this be possible? Everyone hurried into the room. The imperial doctor cursed. How could the queen have any medical skills? The princess was not only not revived, but was stripped naked by this man. The sixth brother behind added fuel to the fire. "This bastard. The queen will punish him severely. You bunch of quacks. What are you screaming for? Get out of here as far as you can." Xie Shu pulled out the last silver needle. With a gush of poisonous blood, the princess was really revived. The queen ignored her dignity. She was overjoyed. The imperial doctor was shocked. This useless man actually saved the princess. Si Haichu too said slowly, "The princess's toxins haven't been eliminated yet. I'll use silver needles to seal the soul gate and slowly force it out. In this way, the princess will wake up in 3 days." "What's the use of you, a quack doctor? Not only did you misdiagnose the princess's death, but now you can't even diagnose that the princess has woken up." The queen said, "Xie Shu has married the princess, and he will be the prince consort of the dynasty. Since they are still young, postpone the governance of Duke Zhou for 3 years and live in the prince's mansion with her." The hateful stepmother, who was full of resentment, "Thank you, Your Majesty. I hope the queen will approve my niece to live with him." Besides taking care of her daily life, and also discipline Shu'er, the queen said it was reasonable. "I approve." Siju Tianshu thought, "It seems that you won't give up until you get rid of me. Then let the storm come more violently. As long as you have courage, Goddess is on maternity leave." Murong Su wanted to get rid of Sechu Tianshu under her stepmother's instruction. Not only did he fail, but also lost Yusu. Now she takes advantage of Sechu Tianshu's sleep. But she became a sheep in the wolf's mouth. Zoar's sister, I always thought you were flat-chested. I didn't know you had such a broad mind. Please forgive my ignorance. Just as the princess woke up, everyone dispersed. Xie Tuanshu put on a show, pretending to be weak. He expressed to the eager queen that the princess was only temporarily out of danger. The queen was shocked, but she didn't know what to do. The needle has been inserted, so she had to wait for tomorrow. Xie Tianshu kept a hand. He just delays the time, just to buy more time for development. The queen ordered Zhu quickly take the young master to the backyard to rest and get well to continue treating the princess. The imperial doctor in the backyard diagnosed Sichu Tianshu. You are deficient in both qi and blood and will die soon. Su secretly rejoiced. Very good, it saves me from doing it. The empress is scheming. She will do everything possible to save Sichu Gongzi. After all, her daughter's life is in her hands. After everyone left, Sichu Tianshu calls the bird feather system. Come and save me. The system prompts you have only 7 days to live. And don't call me bird hair. Now there are 4 ways to extend life. Whether the host chooses, it's all the same. I'm not afraid of anything. The options are castrate, spend money, and be a slacker. As long as you're not stupid, I definitely choose D. The first time he entered the space, the system explained to him. The so-called dream of the week is to work hard. And sleeping hard can cultivate. Lying down can make you stronger. Option 8. Is there anything more suitable for me, a fat house? Just then, Su pushed the door in. The system detects an approaching malicious person and immediately ended the dream. I have to quickly find a way to deal with this guy. Otherwise, how can I sleep? Q Xiang, I had an idea. I said to Zhu's sister, go back to the mansion to get my change of clothes and bring the Q Xiang sisters to take care of me. Otherwise, who will warm my bed? Zhu said they didn't take good care of you before. You were sold by the madam. What? My most loyal sisters. I'm alive again now. Hurry up and buy them back. They've been sold. How can I buy them back? Anyway, you're dying soon. It's enough for me to take care of you. That's true. Together, they are not as big as you. Then let you warm my bed. I pushed Zhu onto the bed. He said lewdly, you are the destiny of the Phoenix Queen. Take care of me. If I don't recover well and can't save the princess, you can't afford it. This damn footsteps. And my 8 times perspective scope. It's simply amazing. What? I think you still don't accept it. Su Tu, I think you are courting death. Come on. Come on, if you're not afraid of death. You dare not. Let me teach you a lesson. Zhu gritted her teeth and reminded herself to calm down. Complete the task as soon as possible. Don't risk your life. I can't stay in this room. I can't help but beat him to death later. Sister Zhu, go and come back quickly. I'll give you my password tonight. It seems that he won't come for a while. Go to bed quickly. I must break through to the patrol as soon as possible. The man who is his stepfather's biological son, to take a severe action, only to avenge the 2 girls who carried his youth and sweat. 2 sisters, to take revenge. Unexpectedly, she not only poisoned me, but also sold my personal maid while I was critically ill, to be bullied.